Hi everyone, welcome to NDVA educational YouTube channel. Today our Python program was nested lists. So in this program, first I will read the program requirement. Coming to this requirement, given the names and the grades of each student in a class of n students, store them in a nested list and print the names of any students having the second lowest grade. So here we need to print names of the student who have the second lowest grade. So this is also similar to the previous program which we discussed in the previous video. The program was find the runner up score. In that program we are finding the second highest score, which means runner up score. Here we need to find the name of the student who are having second lowest grade. Here they provides one note point also, so I will read this note point. If there are multiple students with the second lowest grade, order their names alphabetically and print each name on a new line. So we have students who are having second lowest score more than one student, so we need to print those student names in alphabetically one by one, which means every name on a new line. So coming to the sample input and the sample output, it shows clear picture what we need to take in our input and what we need to print our output. So here first thing is number of students and students mark list we need to take. For this we need to print second lowest grade or lowest score getting student name. So here this is the lowest score in the student scores, and this is the second lowest score present in this course list. So here Harry and Berry getting the second lowest score. We need to print first alphabetically, right? So we are printing Berry first, and next line we are printing Harry. In this way we are also develop our code. So first I will explain how to implement this code for this requirement. Here I will take this as an example. I will try to copy this. So okay, and next line I will take two lists. So first one is A equal to, I will take in this list has both student name and score, corresponding score. Harry getting the marks of 37.21, and same way so in the below explanation also provided. So we need to take score of the student and score in this way. So comma, so I will copy this thing exactly there. Why I am taking, I will explain. You will easily understand by taking this and explain it to you. If I take the if I am able to find the second lowest score here, and I am able to print the second corresponding student name in the output. So I will develop code according to this. As per the input, I will remove this explanation because it occupies entire the screen. So first I will read this input. N equal to int input of, and coming down I will take one loop. After developing code, you all will be able to know why I am taking this for loop and this list like that. So I will also explain after developing the code. For I in range of n means we are taking, if I mention 5, so 5 student marks I only need to take in the list. So here I will restrict the number of student as n, which I taken in the input here. That is not restricted to take only 5 or 10. We can able to take any number. So okay, and next line I will follow the syntax which loops follows. Next line, name equal to input of. This is for every student name and score is present, right? So in the loop I write name and name. We can take, this is the variable. So I previous programs also I explained the importance of the variable. We can take anything, any name, variable name as anything. So here name is name suit in this program. And second line I will take score as variable. In this score I will read float input of. Here why I am using float function. We may contain student score list float values also. So I did use float as data type here, and I need to arrange my score and names like this. In the same list I need to arrange Harry and student name and score. For this I need to take one list. So I mention that list name as list variable. This is the variable. So in this variable I declared empty list. So in this list I will store these values. So coming to the next line, result equal to here plus. So if I give the name value and score value, and next line it will be automatically add name and score in this list. So here I will provide name comma score. While I am providing like this, after I am giving Harry and corresponding score, this name and score will be present in the result list. And again I'm reading second student name and score, that also stored in this list. So in this way it will be useful. So it will be this result plus this thing will be able to give our requirement way like this. It will be gives like this. And I need another thing also. So here score list, this is also one list. So I will use this list also. Score list plus equal to, here I will only add score. For one list I will add both names and score, and the second list I am only adding scores only. And second line here we need to find the second lowest score, right? As we are developing code for second highest score, in the same way we are find out the second lowest score. I will take variable as b here, b equal to sorted of list of set of score list of score of not required. So this line mentions sorted of list of set of. So score list, we know what is present in score list. Whatever we are taking the scores for the students, those all scores are we are stored in the score list. So it may be, I will explain here in the explanation. First score will be 37.21 comma, second score will be here 37.21, and third score 37.2, fourth one 41, fifth one 39. After sorting the score list, it will be like sorting order. First it will be like 37.22, next 37.21, 37.21, and next 39, next 41. In this way it will be sorted. After that we are applying set operations also. While applying set function, here 37.1 two times written. So after applying set operation it will become 37.2, next 37.1, next 39, next 41. In this way it will be applying. After that I will use here 1. Why I am using 1? In this previous program I did used -2 because from the last onwards second we need, right? So -2 is the useful on that requirement. Here why I am using 1 was I will use one extra line here equal to 37.2. after sorting and set operation applying, the result will be 37.2 and comma 37.21 comma 39 comma 41. After applying sort and set up functions it will be like this. And while I am using this position thing for in the list, so first position 0 position is this one 37.22, second position is 37.21. so we are finding the second lowest value in this way. So I hope all able to understand this logic. So I will remove this. I will cut this logic explanation and paste here, and I will continue my code, develop my code. And here I will take for loop for a comma c sorted of result. Here why I am taking a comma c means here result, we know what is present in the result. Here result it will be stored name and score. So basically in the result list it will be the data stored like this. Student name means student name and score means score corresponding to the student. Here a comma c means a means first one name, c means second one score. Those a comma c are sorted. This is the meaning for this. And second line I will use code as if c equal to b. This means here we know c means score, a means name. Whatever present in this list, first value will be the a, second value will be the c. First value here was name, second value here was score. So whenever c means score is equal to b, we know b value, right? Second lowest score. So whenever second lowest score matching, then only we can print student name like this. So a means here a means name, right? So a value will be printed. A value here was student name. In this way we are developing the code. Please watch multiple times if you don't understand. Otherwise you can ping in the comment section of your doubts. So I will try to execute this code, and after that I will explain once more. I will run this code. We are getting compilation error. So invalid syntax expected in. For a comma c sorted for I in a comma c here expected in. So for a comma c we need to mention, whenever we mention in, then only it will understand a comma c denotes a is the first one in the list. So a it denotes name, c it denotes score. So I will try to execute now. I will run this code. Here we are getting result is not defined. So here I am using result name like this, but here I am using result like this. So I will change the list name here. So we need to take care things like minimum small changes also. Now I am trying to execute this. So here sample test cases was executed, because previous I am initializing the list name as result full name, but here I am using all the code was only res. So because of that we are getting error. Once I will submit this code, after that I will explain shortly. So here also all the test cases which are present in the Hackerrank for this program requirement was executed successfully. So I will explain once this code. Here I am initializing two lists. I will explain why I am initializing these two lists. And second line I am reading one integer. This integer, why I am reading this one, because here this line mentions number of students are there, corresponding marks also. So here for this taking this as example, 5 is our input, and for I in range of n, why I am using, if I am using like this, we are able to give only 5 student names and corresponding scores. If I not mention like this, we can able to give any number of students. We can able to give 100 number of students, but in this requirement we need to give whenever whatever we mentioned as number of students we need to take. So here name and score, for every line a name we are giving, after that score we are giving, and next line this name and score we are storing like this. Based on the program requirement we are developing code like this. So whenever we are initialize the list, empty list like this, this is the representation of empty list. Here why we are using empty list was, we can able to store our values in the list format. In this list format I am able to store student name and student corresponding score in the list by writing the code like this. And second list I am able to store the student scores like this. Whatever I provided the scores 37.21, 37.21, all those scores are stored in the list. So those scores, in those scores I am able to find the second lowest score by writing this code: sort, set and position for the list. While I am applying these three things, I am able to find the second lowest score in the scores which I provided in the input. After that A comma C in sorted of result. We know what is present in the result. So in the result we first name is present, after that score is present, in this way. So student name is present, after that score is present. So A is the student name and C is the score. Here C score equal to B. We know B, what is present in B, we all know that, right? So B containing the second lowest score. Whenever second lowest score equal to C means actually it contains all the scores. Whatever scores equal to the second lowest score, corresponding student name printing like this. So in this way we are developing the code for this requirement. I hope all are able to understand this program requirement. If any doubts, please feel freely ping the doubts in the comment section. Thanks for support. Thank you all.